run down the hill for the last time. Was it a little bit extra emotional for you just with Will watching him?
Yeah, it was for sure. Will's he's grown up on that. I mean, he's literally gone from a little bitty boy to a grown man on that field. 19 years, he's never missed a Clemson home game. 19 years straight. I haven't either. So it's been an amazing journey, and those of you who are parents, it's really hard to understand the joy of being a parent until you are one, and then it goes so fast, and he's grown up in this town. There's nobody who loves Clemson more than Will, and unbelievably committed, just a grinder, and it's just crazy how it worked out, and he did a good job, man. He was ready, and took advantage of his opportunity. He's done an unbelievable job in his role since he got here. It was a very special moment. It was a special moment last night in our meeting last night, for everyone. But I'm really proud of him. And the biggest thing I would say about Will and really all three of my boys, if the good Lord took me home today and they, somebody before you left, they said, "What's your greatest accomplishment on this earth?" Number one, I would say that my boys know Jesus, and they made that decision on their own to follow him. And the second thing is my kids have grown up a lot different than me, and that was a goal of mine, for my kids to grow up different than me. But man, they still got that same grit. They got that same work ethic, and I think that's for the rest of my life, that'll be the greatest accomplishment that I could possibly have. And I'm proud of him, and it was a special day to be able to have that moment with him. And 19 years of home games, he's lived and died with every single one of them. It was good to see him walk off that field undefeated in his career here.
I want to know what you're going to do tonight to celebrate your birthday.
Man, well, I knew it was going to be a good weekend because I went. My youngest Clay, they were in the third round last night at Daniel here, and they scored 52 points. And I'm sitting there and I'm telling Kath, I'm like, I'm 52. I know I look 32, but I'm 52. And I'm like, I told Kath, I said 52 points. It's a little God wink right here. We're off to a good start on this weekend, and then they were lining up to kick a field goal at the very end. I'm going, I hope they miss this field goal. And they hit off the upright. I was like, here we go. It's going to be a great weekend. So, my mom's here. We got a lot of family and friends, and I think it's in the unwritten bylaws of football that you don't lose on your birthday, I think. It's somewhere in there. So it's going to be a great night. I think we're going to, have some smoking pig or something and just enjoy some family and friends, watch some football, and just enjoy it, and then get ready to go. We got a big one. For us, South Carolina is a season and a goal of its own. It's a season and a goal of its own. We got another championship opportunity next week, and it's an opportunity to go get a 9th win, and that's what we're going to enjoy this tonight. And get to church tomorrow and get to the office and start over and get ready for a great week. It's going to be Thanksgiving. We all got a lot to be thankful for sure. I'm thankful for our fans. It was awesome, seeing some of my best friends on the field again. That was fun. I've kind of missed that actually. So it was a good moment to be able to celebrate with our fans a little bit after the game.
Dabo, all season, you said, we're close as far as offense goes. We just need a couple things to go our way, or we're close to really exploding. How nice is that to kind of see things go your way today, and those plays that maybe weren't connecting, a couple weeks ago, really going your way now?
Well, you see what happens when you can get in rhythm a little bit, and you got to play well up front, first of all. But we had a few spark plays where we just, we made a few of those plays. A big play by Davis Allen. The crazy play to Bo was just how we drew it up. Break 2 sacks, roll out to the right, and rip it 60 yards, and it's just how we drew it up. But you need some of that along the way, and we hadn't had much of that. And I thought he held the ball a little too long on that play. and because I thought we had enough time. But I mean, what a play! I mean, good thing he's 250 pounds because he's just strong enough to break. I mean, they had him. He was strong enough to break those tackles, and Bo stayed alive, and he's got a big enough arm to make that play. So, it's just good to see us make a couple of plays like that. But we just were able to create rhythm. 7-11 on third down. It just creates some confidence as you go, and then. A couple of the pass plays early I thought were big for us. The one to Davis Allen was big on the post there, and then being able to be balanced with the run game was huge for us.
So just to be clear on EJ, he just fell over?
Sniper fell over. Nobody touched him. He moved 2 yards out. Like there's a satellite or something with a laser. It's the craziest thing you've ever seen. It's crazy.
Do you believe that this was the most complete game Clemson's played all season, offensively and defensively?
No question, absolutely. We made a couple of kicks, another 50-yarder. We did some good things in the return game. Defensively, 7 sacks and took the run away. They've scored. They're the only team in the country that scored 35+ points in every game. So to hold them under that was certainly a goal of ours. And again, we were disappointed in a couple of the plays, but they're a good group, and the quarterback's a great winner. And then offensively, certainly our best day, absolutely in every area. So, hey.
Sorry, it's my son wanted to know what the score was.
Yeah. Only at Clemson.
Any questions from Zoom before we wrap up? All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Coach.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it.